Hello guys, and welcome to or back to my YouTube channel. So the subject for today's video is a warrior cat's morph, but it's randomly generated. So I'm on perchance.org, and this isn't a warrior cat's ultimate edition generator, this is just a generator, but the pelts are pretty descriptive, so it should be easy. This I'll be doing 2 morphs. You can choose how many you want. By the way, the website is up here. It's pretty easy to copy and paste or whatever, so in case you ever want to do this. So our 2 cats are Mousepetal and Poppyyawn, not to be confused with Poppydawn. First off, I'll start with Mousepetal, an angular, playful, and moody queen with lustrous dark brown and white fur and sapphire eyes, and they are 38 moons old. So I actually had a lot of time to be creative with this morph and to use the fluffy face fur and the belly fur. I do like the idea of having really fluffy cats. I had a lot of trouble with the braided stripes because it's not a dark brown tabby, so I was just trying to add like some darker hints to it. However, the braided stripes are very, very fiddly, even on a PC where you can see where everything lights up when you're coloring, so I cannot imagine the trouble and the frustration that all the mobile players must have gone through trying to colour the insides of the braided stripes. I was pretty happy with how she turned out going near the end. As you can see, like, my mouse keeps lingering on a certain spot for a really long time because, like I said before, I've had so much trouble trying to get the hints of the braided stripes on. But by the time I'd made the flowers match up to the ivy and got the eyes right and everything, I was, to say the least, really, really happy about how Mousepetal turned out. I do like the black nose, and honestly the eyes are a lovely deep blue, which goes with the pelt really well. So personally, I think that the generator is a really good idea because it also leaves some time for you to be creative instead of just, oh, use this, use that. It gives you a lot of space to get, your own ideas and make a morph that you can be proud of. And next up is Poppyyawn, not to be confused with Poppydawn. I turned out very, very happy with her. I had to Google up what is a dilute tortoiseshell. It's basically like a grey and orange. So she is a lithe, suave, and tense warrior with dirty dilute tortoiseshell fur and russet coloured eyes. She was named after her kin, and she is 33 moons old. So actually, I ended up forgetting that it was a dirty dilute tortoiseshell and just did a dilute tortoiseshell. I don't know how a dirty dilute tortoiseshell looks, so so I just kind of went with whatever I thought a dilute tortoiseshell looked like. I actually ended up being really happy with how the pelt colours looked, and I had a chance to use the brindle on her. I have said it before in another video, I was really, really happy with the new brindle since I did not like the first brindle and had it on literally no morphs except for Blossom Paw. And the only reason I had it on there is because she looked really weird without it, but otherwise I really disliked the brindle and didn't use it on any morphs. But now the brindle is beautiful and I try to use it on as many morphs as possible. And I also think it's a good idea to use hints on a morph, like the brindle can be good for like, a hint of a lighter shade of something. I feel like the russet eyes really reflect her really well. While I was making the morph, I thought about how she reminded me of the Rare Husky's Tawny Heart. I have noticed a couple of morphs that are quite similar, obviously not to the point that they're plagiarizing. I don't know, I just, the yellow and the grey, I guess, remind me a lot of Tawny Heart. I feel like this is the one time that I've ended up using the slim plume tail on a morph in any video because I am always using the plume tail. But I think the slim plume tail goes pretty well on Poppyyawn. A couple of times I actually had to recut this audio just so that I didn't call her Poppydawn. Anyhow, guys, thank you for watching the video. And like I said earlier, the link to the generator is in the description. You do not have to credit me if you do decide to do a generator thing, because it is not my idea. Plenty of other people have done it. Anyways, I'm not going to drag this out. If you'd like this and want to see more, then subscribe.